Now each of our areas has the same basic package, which can grow to whatever size you need. Starts with 80 chairs, 10 tables with linens. The tables are 6 foot round, seat 10 each. So with 80 chairs and 10 tables, you actually have 2 extra tables built in. It's like a gift table, cake table, or more seating if you want. There's a covered area in each area that will seat at least 130 people and still have room for dance floor area. But even that area there, we have weddings up to 250 people. People would just put table and chairs on the outside of the covered area. There's power, water, barbecues, built-in buffet tables, arbor, dressing room, very nice tiled restrooms, all come with the area. And you get the area all day long, literally from 11 a.m. till 10 a.m. the next day, because we have a camping option available. It's truly your wedding day and not your wedding moment. Now, we don't do catering, so you're welcome to bring that in. Do it yourselves, whatever you want to do. Same with alcohol. Bring your alcohol in, your own alcohol in, serve yourselves. You don't need a license, don't need a server, don't need a permit. There's no corky fees. We have no cake cutting fees, no hidden fees. You do have to have liability insurance. Let's warn inside out. Addition insured, $1 million policy. Because the addition insured, most homeowners won't touch it. I recommend going through wedsafe.com. Event insurance for weddings. For the last 3 years, been running $175 for the day. Consider you'd be paying a lot more than that to any caterer server. Plus, once that caterer server leaves, so is insurance. So if well, a late night party, you have to have your own insurance anyway. Late night parties have loud music till at least 10. After 10, still actually have loud dancehall music all night long. 5 o'clock in the morning. Just can't be blaring loud after 10 p.m. Now, the only restriction we do have music, either here at Lakeside or the stage area, is that you cannot have a light band with drums with horns. You can at Creekside have a band with drums horn, just not at Lakeside or stage area. Those 2 areas, you can, of course, have a DJ, a PA system, anything through speakers. That way we can direct the sound away from each other because they are across the lake from each other. Now, at 10 o'clock at night, we'd like to see one thing happen besides these being turned down a little bit, if necessary. And that's just a real quick general cleanup. We take garbage out, we supply garbage cans. We just like to see a little cleanup at night, and reason being, as mentioned, our party do go way late. And though you stay in the campground, so 11 o'clock next morning, the 10 a.m. I mentioned earlier, is at the wedding sites themselves. So where we simply need your stuff cleared out by 10 a.m. so we can do the cleanup. Now, be aware that we couple as much time possible, 23 hours for the wedding site, but we need that final hour for cleanup. So having a little cleanup at night really helps the couple not feel so rushed in the morning. And what I mean by cleanup at night is I will come through right before 10 p.m. to adjust to and what I mean by cleanup at night is I'll come by and what I mean by cleanup at night is I'll come by at 10 o'clock at night at 10 p.m. to do 2 things. First off, I'll adjust the sound. And all I'll do there is simply turn down the bass a little bit. A lot of times after that, I'll turn up the volume because without bass, it doesn't push out and carry and people don't miss the bass because it's still loud music. And once I've done that, I'll ask everybody, please grab the linens off the tables for me. I'll come back and collect linens. By collecting linens, people throw away don't want, still use the tables all night long. Party continues after only about 10 minutes to clean up. But we found that 10 minutes cleanup at night, when everybody's here and energized, is worth like an hour the next day when everybody's slow. Now the lawn areas, at Lakeside and Creekside, have your wedding out there, reception out there, tables and chairs scattered on the lawn. We do allow 4 soft yard games on the lawns themselves. Bocce ball, croquet, giant Jenga, and giant Connect 4. Cornhole, any ladder ball, any toss game you're staying in one spot tossing, you could bring those in too, but they have to be on the gravel areas because people always take a step and twist with those games and it tears out the grass. And lastly, Thursdays we hold for rehearsals anytime after 4 o'clock. I don't schedule rehearsal time between the Friday, Saturday, Sunday parties, just because rehearsal parties are 15 people here and gone about an hour. So if there's 2 parties at once, people chit-chat, wait, or the areas are big enough you can have 2 rehearsals going at one time. But whoever has a Friday weddings are special. Friday weddings get to come in on Thursday afternoon at 4 o'clock and start decorating. And they're the only ones that can have rehearsal dinner here because they're controlling the structure. So Fridays get half the extra for free. But they have to also allow the Saturday, Sunday weddings come through and do their rehearsals. We try to give our couples a lot of time to plan for their day. From the second week in October through the first week in May, we don't do any winter events at all. So you guys can come back out any day of the week. Don't have to call ahead. Just feel free to come on out. Drive all the way to your area, bring family, bring friends, measure and tape, and plan your day. Now, after the second week in May, throughout the rest of summer, you can still come out on Monday afternoons, Tuesday all day, Wednesday all day, and Thursdays up till 3, because we start rehearsals at 4. Unless it's the week before or after concert, because setting up or tearing down. But other than that, we try to give couples a lot of time to plan their day. So the day of, you're not planning. You know what you want and where. It just really brings the stress level way down. And also, on your wedding day, you're not restricted to your area. You can walk around, take photos, really enjoy the day. This is a typical restroom. All our restrooms are tiled, mirrors and hooks on the wall, flush toilets, sinks. They are bridal dress ready. Very nice restrooms.